I would assume that the individual that responded to one of my videos uh, was responding to a video that I was talking about, I guess, the credibility of a martial artist, just generally speaking. And they asked the question in their response to one of my videos: is a martial artist even a fighter? Well, I assume that the person who asked that question doesn't study martial arts and is not a martial artist. I'm going to go back to a very basic thing, a premise again, and then I'm going to let it go. Martial means war. That's what it means. It's military, it's war. So if you call yourself a martial artist, in the true sense, strict sense of the word, you are a fighter. It does mean that you can protect yourself. That's what it's predicated on. It's based on being able to fight in the sense that you're going to protect yourself. Now, some of these people who ask these questions, no reflection on this individual, they're very delusional. Uh, they kind of sensitive. And some of these people who ask these questions have never studied fighting at all, because they have this thing where they're thinking about some royal rumble going on in the world where you have to have all of these people like in a video game. Yes, sir. Some of these guys watch too many videos, play too many videos. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, those action, violent kind of videos where this person is pitted against this person. That's not reality, brother or sister. When you start saying this person is a good fighter, why do we even use the term fighter so frequently? The true essence, the real true essence of martial arts is not based on fighting. It's building character. That's what it's really based on. Now, fighting is an aspect of what we do. It's not first and foremost. But these young guys, these younger generation guys, these guys who's only been around in the past decade or two, don't have a clue what fighting is. They don't have a clue what martial arts is. They learn some techniques. They go and enter some club that's doing mixed martial arts, or what they term as mixed martial arts, or UFC, if you will, ground and pound. They're just in it for a name, in it for some fame, in it for some glory. That's not martial arts. On the outward appearance, it seems as though that's martial arts, but it's not. It's absolutely not martial arts. I don't care how well you do Juji Katami, straight arm lock. I don't care how well you do Osotogari or Ippon Sanagi or a triangle lock. It doesn't matter. All you're in it for is for yourself. And if you're in it for yourself and not the development of self, which has no bias, which is not about bragging rights, which is not about me comparing myself to the next person, if you're in it for that, anything other than that, maybe you're on your path to being a real martial artist. But anybody can copy something by rote. But do you really know what you're doing? At the end of the day, martial arts is a way of life. It's not about whose butt you can kick. But somehow, there's a significant amount of people who are ignorant to this fact, and they've got it twisted. They don't know what martial arts is. So don't call yourself a martial artist if you're not humble. And we throw that term around pretty loosely oftentimes. They say they're humble just because you partially bow, or you go through this motion as if you represent the thing. But if you really represented the thing, it would show. And there would be no question. This is one of those moments where I believe that the old school martial arts masters, and I do say masters and even grandmasters and gurus and so forth, they're fading away. They just look at this newer generation of people and they just nod their heads. You have no clue. But you're only thinking physical. Physical prowess. My agility and how strong I am, how powerful I am, and who I can pin to the ground, and who I can take down, and who I can choke out or submit. That's not martial arts, brother. That's an illusion of what martial arts is. And you are delusional. Real martial arts lies within the soul of the older generation who kept it real and who keep it real. That's what it really is. And thank God for those few that come through the machine that's going on right now, this mixed martial arts machine, as it were. Thank God for those few that still embody the true spirit of Budo, the true spirit of martial science. And they love it and they live it in every aspect of their lives. And they're not going around talking about who I beat and he can't beat me and I'm better than him. That's the truth. If you are that guy who's not looking for instant fame, or even woman, not looking for instant fame, then you are well on your way to being great in this thing that we call martial arts. I'm sorry. I don't want to fight. You shouldn't want to fight unless it's the absolute last resort and I have to protect myself, my family, some vulnerable individual who can't protect themselves. And that's the last thing that we want to do. But the first thing we want to do is try to avoid conflict. That was it. And that was all. Brother Teacher here. I'm out.